All right, so tonight we have with us 2014 200-meter national champion, Mr. Curtis Mitchell. What's going on, Curtis?
Not much, man. It's just home relaxing.
Yeah, between some races, you go heading over to Europe next week for some more, finish up the season.
Yeah, I got two big more races coming up, so I'm just trying to end it off strong.
Yeah, nice. Congratulations on that national championship, man. That was a great accomplishment.
Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that.
Awesome. All right, man. So let's talk about ATP Extreme. What has it done for you in your training so far since you've been on it?
The biggest thing I notice is, I recover a lot faster. Any type of endurance workout session that I have, I don't have as much lactic acid buildup. And of course, if anybody that runs track know that's, a serious part of training. So if you can kind of get over that hump, it allows you to train longer, harder, and just feeling overall good. My endurance has went up. I'm not as tired, I just feel more refreshed after each run. So it's definitely helped my training out. It's a clean, natural product. One thing about it, ATP is a natural source, a natural energy source. So we deplete it so much in our body with the type of training that we do. So anytime you can supplement that, with a good supplement product like ATP Extreme, it's just, a big help, for track and field athletes. So like I said, man, I really enjoy being on it. It's a good product, and I look forward to using it in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think any track athlete knows lactic acid is the track athlete's worst enemy, and
Yeah, man,
anything that can help you with lactic acid is going to help you a lot in training.
definitely, definitely. So, especially, when you're doing like repeat 300s and those sort of things, that lactic acid really builds up a lot. And that's like one of the major things that I seen in the product was, my ability to not get so much lactic acid buildup during my workouts.
One of the things that, I deal with a lot of track athletes. One of the things pretty much every track athlete tells me is, let's say you got to run 6 intervals. The first 3 or 4, usually you guys are conditioning enough. The first 3 or 4 are pretty easy, and then the last two become really difficult, and
Yeah.
it's hard to maintain your speeds and your times for those last two. And then pretty much everybody I'm talking to is saying that once they get on ATP Extreme, that fifth and sixth interval is not as painful, and they're able to get their times and hit their speeds like they need to. Have you found that to be true for you as well?
Definitely. What when you're doing a hard workout session and your coach says, okay, we got 2 reps, and I want you to take it nice and smooth. But if you're relaxed, your first 2 reps, it's natural for you to go out hard and run faster than the time.
Yeah.
So by the time that third, fourth set come, you're tired. It's kind of hard for you to keep your mechanics, good running posture and things like that. So I actually found, like you said, my fifth and sixth rep, it's a lot easier than the other guys. I'm a lot more fresher. It's still hard. Don't
Yeah,
get me. It's not a magic potion. It's not a magic pill. You
exactly.
you still gonna feel it, but if you'll feel it more if you're not on it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So and it just allows you to put in that extra rep and have that extra burn, that extra push.
yeah. One thing too I know about most track athletes, you guys train, pretty much super high intensity, 5, mostly 6 days a week, and that's going to take its toll on any athlete when you have such a long season like you guys have. I mean, I know you talked about how it's helped you with recovery. Are you feeling just fresher all the way around coming into every practice session?
Yeah, I mean, on top of eating right and
Yeah,
and getting the proper sleep and things like that, I think with that combination of everything, just doing everything right, that just kind of like primes it all off and just really gives me that focus and that energy that I need. Granted that you have to do every other thing right. Like I said, ATP Extreme is just not a magic pill that's just
exactly.
make you feel, amazing once you take it. So I don't want people to get the wrong idea when, looking at this product or trying this product. It's an amazing product if you use it correctly. Done correctly, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I have great energy, waking up every day. I'm full of life. I'm ready to go. My muscles are that much more prime.
yeah,
It's just like anything, man. If you do it right, it works.
yeah. And what I tell people is that ATP Extreme helps you get more out of your training. You're not going to just take this and become a superstar overnight. Like, you train as hard as anybody in the world. You know, you're already a super high level athlete, and you're putting in the training, and you're putting in the discipline and everything like that. So it gives you more out of what you put into yourself. You know what I mean? So it's not like, like you said, it's not a magic pill that's going to turn you into a superstar without any effort. You still got to put in the effort.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
And I think, as any athlete knows, anything, whether it's good diet or sleep or proper rest, anything that allows you to train harder and recover faster is going to help you get faster results from your training.
Of course, definitely. Um, I just, like I said, man, a lot of track and field athletes, they try to find the edges, what can they do to better themselves or take their game to the next level. As far as training, I've really noticed a big difference, like I said, with my energy, how my body is recovering. And on top of that, doing everything that I normally do. I'm already naturally disciplined. I know what time I need to go to sleep. I know what I need to eat. I know when I need to stretch. So if you give me something else that's going to help me and supplement my work ethic already,
Yeah.
you have great results. So like I said, I've been seeing wonderful results from it. We had another guy, Mike Rogers.
Yep.
He's having a phenomenal year as well. Same thing. And I'm really close with Mike Rogers, and that's another hardworking guy.
Yeah.
That's another guy that puts in the work. And as you can see, the results show. He's top 5, in the world this year. So it's just all hard work, man, and it's a great product.
Yeah, and I know that you had a slight, little injury coming into this year, so it's kind of hindered your training and performances, but you still managed to get a national championship, still running good times. I mean, that's great. Like you said about Mike, every time Mike steps on the track, he's running sub 10, and he's running better than he ever has before, and he kind of tells me the same things that you tell me about how ATP Extreme is helping him get the most out of what he puts in his training and stuff like that. So
yeah,
good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you got lined up for the rest of the season?
I got 2 more Diamond Leagues left. Birmingham next Sunday, then I got Zurich the following Wednesday. So we're just trying to go out here, PR, run fast, and like I said, I'm chasing to be #1 in the world.
Yep.
Gearing up for World Championships next year. So I really want to end off my season, really, really well, and capitalize on a great year that I'm having. Most important, healthy, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're in a tough event, man. There's some good guys in the 200, and I know you're right there with them. So it's going to be exciting to see how you finish up the season. And I'm really excited because I know you didn't get on ATP Extreme kind of till the beginning of this season, so you haven't really had a full off season with it like someone like Mike Rogers. And I'm really excited to see when you really focus on building that strength and the speed in the off season. I'm really excited to see what happens next year.
Right. Me too. Like I said, man, I'm really excited too. I got on it, towards the end of the off season. So, in the beginning of the off season, I was kind of fighting fatigue a lot. I kind of look at ATP Extreme as like my coffee in a pill.
Yeah.
If I don't take it, I feel the practice before that. I'm just so tired. But as soon as I take it, I just feel that rejuvenated feeling. So I'm really excited, man. My off season training is really, really tough, and I just had a meeting with my coach. It's going to be even tougher next year because we're trying to do some great things. So
yeah,
excited, man.
One of the good things that I want to say, if there's any other track athletes watching this, is that ATP Extreme is what we call certified drug-free, which means that every batch is tested for all banned substances, and every batch is proven to be free of any banned substance. So that's got to help you use it with confidence, right?
Yeah, man. I just got my results back from nationals. I'm clean, no banned substances in my system, no stimulants, no nothing. Everything is clean. That's all I'm about. I'm natural.
Yep.
Don't mistake a performance enhancing supplement as a drug.
Exactly.
Anything can enhance your performance. The right amount of sleep can enhance your performance. The right amount of food can enhance your performance. ATP It's not a drug. It's just something to help you guys recover and train harder, and just something to get your body, so you can train harder and longer.
All right, so well, let's finish up with this. There's going to be a lot of young athletes probably watching this video. What kind of tip can you give them on how to maximize their athletic ability and get to the kind of level that you're at? What are the key components?
The key components, man, is just staying disciplined. You
Yeah.
got to really be disciplined in this sport. And what I mean by that, you can't get too high on the highs, can't get too low on the lows. Got to stay even keel. This sport is tough. You really have to be committed. The day you decide you want to be great in track and field, you have to give your whole life. There's just no other way around it. I see a lot of people come and go in this sport. You see some guy run fast 1 minute, then the next minute you never hear from him. The same thing that you did to get to wherever you at, you got to continue to do that throughout your whole career. And just keep God first, man. Always believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, regardless of what other people think, just be the best you can be, you'll be all right.
It's good advice, man. Good advice. All right, man. Well, thanks for spending some time with us tonight. Good luck the last couple meets of the season. We're excited to see how you run, and we'll definitely check in next season and see how that full off season with ATP Extreme benefits you next year.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Craig. Talk to you soon.
All right, Curtis. Thanks, man.